All right, fellas, I'm looking at sr9's post. Actually, has two of them. Changing things up a bit, he writes. Going to rethink my game lately. I've been doing too much online dating to get dates, and it's not working. It's been 3 months since I got laid. Overall, I haven't been hoe chase with online dating. I'm gonna. I can't read this as it is because sr9 has got one of them quirks in his head. Whenever he types WHEN, he actually is trying to say went. I don't know what caused this quirk. You guys notice I'll use YOUR in place of YOU apostrophe RE, but that was due to a lack of knowledge. You know, all the years I've been an adult, never learned the difference. And so I finally started sounding it off. So now you'll see me actually do it right. Ever since you noticed that I made that change, once I figured it out, you know, was I 52 years of age or 53 years of age when I finally got it, or took time to actually learn it. I've been doing it the right way. But sr9 has a different kind of quirk in his head. He substitutes, as I said, WHEN for WNT. So if you hear me stumble on it, that's his quirk. And other quirks in grammar that he has. So overall, I haven't been hoe chasing, is what I want to say, with online dating yet. Now I am going to not go on it too much and focus on online game. He means offline game. Going to stop log on it every day and going for just online dating women. He means offline dating women. I've been going to the nightclubs and been having success. Mainly been going on Thursdays and just went on a Friday this past weekend. I'm getting women to dance with me, good. And I got a kiss and made out on the dance floor, and I had chances to take girls home, yet I lack the experience to pull them from the club. I want to get better at it so I can get laid. How about so you can attract a woman into your life, the sr9? Let's change that to, you don't want to get laid, you want to attract love into your life because you're a man that's got a lot of love to give. Okay? I'm using eye contact and approaching women who are looking at me first. So I will continue that. Yet at school, I am going to start to hoe chase because at school it's so hard to get women to look at you first during the day. Is that what you think? So I am going to take the game into my own hands and force things. Okay, sr9, I want to ask you a question. How are you going to force these girls to like you? To want to fuck you? Can you answer that for me? Write me back. Let me know how you're going to force these girls to actually like you and want to fuck you. Now, these girls are not always the same girls that you see at the club. These are girls that are trying to get their education on, trying to get the degree. You hunt white women, of course. So how are you going to force these white women, these white girls at this college university to want to fuck you? Remember the one brother that posted up that I did a show on? These white women and an Asian woman, they all got together and called the police on his ass. So explain to me how you're going to force them to like you without having something like that happen. Okay. I think this will improve me because right now I'm rusted with talking to women. That it will help you improve your ability to approach. That is the good thing about that, is you'll get over your fear of approaching women. And I will learn how to talk more and my vibe will change. Okay, you do know that I know you. I know who you are. And I'm going to submit to you that if you try to make this about getting laid, your vibe will change, but it will not be in a good way. Because you're going to get a lot of fucking rejection. You will get a lot of rejection. Okay? And I don't see that as a good thing for you. Someone else, I might say something different. But for you, sr9, I don't see that as necessarily a good thing. I want you to not focus on getting laid, but if you're going to do this, focus on learning to overcome your fear of approaching women. Like my Walk to 50. All the different serious stuff I do with Walk to 50. Like I had someone actually go through these steps with me of hoe chasing. I had someone hoe chasing and actually holding conversations. I think this will improve me because right now I'm rusted. I no longer talk to women, change my vibe. It will teach me what's right and wrong to say and what women want out of me. Okay, how is it going to teach a woman that wants nothing to do with you what she wants out of you? What she wants out of you is for you get the fuck out of her face. So how's that going to teach you anything? Again, this is part of that quirk that's in your head that I've talked about. You and a couple other people got this weird quirk in your heads. You're not seeing through the eyes of reality. But I can support you in your desire to get better or to overcome a certain fear that you have. All right. And it's like my friend told me, the more I do it, the better it will become. When doing this, it will make me more into a normal guy and not an online nerd. You're not an online nerd. Okay? Because I will be doing what most of the normal men do and just approach. And that is true right there. The only thing is right there that's clear. Normal guys, they do just approach. Again, it's a numbers game. Eventually, you might find a girl that will think you're cute enough to talk to and then cute enough to fuck. Doing this will build me up and make me strong and teach me life lessons. Again, because it's you, sr9, I think there's going to be some bad fallout from this also. So that's what I plan to do this month, to approach 5 girls a day at my school and walk down the path of fire and steel. I know I will get rejection, yet I have to do this to grow myself into a steel and diamond of a man. I want to grow, not stay where I am right now, not grow and getting better. So I am walking down this path. Okay, we're going to support you in that. Regaining Power says, 1. What's the point of walking down the path of fire? Building your aura and swag will bring women. Hoe chasing is desperate. A numbers game. Pros and cons, your choice. And that's true. It's his choice. So let's see what happens on this. Okay? And you're right, Regaining Power, he says, Supremo always says, if you walk into an environment and get zero choosing, the problem is you. So he's explained to sr9, the path is yours to take. When I had 0 women, I did things different. What made me stronger is working on the core root of the problem, which is inner game and the physical. And as we know, Regaining Power has come back with a blast. Got a few women on his team. He went from 0 to women on his team. Supremo said, if you walk in an environment, get 0 truth, it's you. He writes, I find that to be true after working on that and not hoe chasing shit. Changed LOL game. Changed chasing shit. Changed LOL game. Takes time, man. No microwave success. However, the choice is yours. Good luck on that, brother. All right. So I'm going to ask sr9 to do what Remo was supposed to do, which was give us field reports on his hoe chasing adventure. So we can use that to show other guys not to do it, or what to do, what not to do. All right? So every day, sr9, I want you to come in and give us a field report on what happened with your 5 approaches. Okay, you're back with another report, though. This weekend was great. Went, you mean, W-E-N-T, not W-H-E-N, W-E-N-T. Always go over your work, because you got that quirk in your head. You do it every time the word went is supposed to pop out. I've said this 3 years ago to you. All right. out this weekend with my friend and cousin. Like Mac Reborn, he was out with his cousin and his friend, or something like that. We went to this local bars. You mean a local bar, or you went to some local bars, or a couple of local bars? Okay, I'm not here to do grammar. It was a really, that was the bullshit I hate about online nerds. They're grammar nerds. I really hate that shit. So I don't want to do that to you there, sr9. But when I have to read stuff, it makes me look like a damn fool, okay? I have to read really bad grammar. I don't like looking like a fool, sr9. It was a really positive night, even if it wasn't true results. First, we went, again, you did the wrong word, but to the first bar mix club with good hip-hop, top 25, and house club. It's good. There's some black guys, Latin women, yet is mainly a mixed club in a white neighborhood. We walk in, cool, got some drinks to the dance floor. Hopefully you guys weren't standing there dancing by yourselves, unless you're showing each other off your moves and stuff. I can see that. Look out there on the floor, just moving around, skipping around, alone. That's not cool. Start to dance, and don't say that this is 2013, because they're still doing that back in the early 2000s. Dance by themselves. It's just not cool. This wasn't cool then. It's not cool now. In house clubs, it's like the thing that you do. That's why a lot of Caucasian males, like, besides the speed of music, but go to house clubs. You can get out there, skip around, do the glow sticks, and not have to ask a girl to dance. That leads to cowardice. It leads to more fear. So if you guys out there, doing the showing off stuff, I can support that. Then you see a girl, clown around. That's the way to do it. Clown around, show a new move you just learned. That's cool. That's all right. All right, started to dance, then approached these white chicks and danced sexually with one of them. She was with her girlfriends. I started to dance with one alone, and then her girlfriend broke away and handed her a cell phone. I seemed to have did very well. She was all over me, dancing next to me, grasping my shirt, and feeling me. We danced, had a good time, and it was very sexual dancing. I went for the kiss. I kissed her on the dance floor. Then I talked with her, got her name, and said, "How about we hook up?" And she said, "Yes." There you go. You did my phrase. Let's hook up. And she said, "Yes." Do you see? That's the start of it. That's how easy it is to get laid, brothers. Let's hook up. That's all you gotta say. Hey, when this thing is over, let's hook up. That's all you gotta do. Something like that. You ain't gotta wait till it's over. Hey, let's hook up. Let's get out of here. Turn and grab her hand and start walking. Okay? Let her follow the leader. Now that works when you have a submissive type of woman. And if you're really, gigging with her really well, that works so well. That's why I was very, I had my little criteria process I put them through to test them for the submissiveness. And if we get sexual on the dance floor, it's easy. Oh God, the good times I've had. And I miss them so, brothers. Okay, let's get back to this. Yeah, then I talked with her, got her name, and said, "How about we hook up?" She said yes, and asked if I had a house to take her to. That's where you're going to have a problem. But that's okay. You had success. You used my line or whatever, my style. It worked. But you don't have a place to take her to. I danced with her some more, yet I fucked up due to me not taking her out of the club right away. Club right always. Out of the club right always. Her girlfriends, I think you meant to say out of the club right away. Her girlfriends, use some periods, please. I need periods to know when the thought ends. Okay, again, I don't want to be a grammar nerd, but I'm trying to read this. Her girlfriends came back. By the way, other people who are struggling to read your post are going to do the same stuff. They're going to struggle to read your post. Also makes us black leg idiots to sr9. So watch your grammar a little bit there for me, please. Her girlfriends came back and one cock blocked me. I should not took her from the club earlier. I bet you're on a cell phone. That's what's going on. How do you guys fucking access my site from a cell phone? I mean, why would you want to use why not use your computer so you can actually, at least type? I figure out you're using a fucking cell phone, man. And you must be too lazy to shift that button, go for the period and extra stuff. But please do so that people can read your post so we understand what you're saying. Okay? Club earlier when her girlfriend handed her phone, that was the clue to take her out of there. Yeah. So I just accepted that and got her number to set up to take her out of there at 1:30. Yet when I called at 1:30, it was a fake number. Yep. You ran into a white skeezer skank whore. That's the type that only fucks black dudes. And because you didn't pull her, you were dancing all sexual with her. She thought you might have been one of the cool dudes, but then you didn't do what a cool dude would do. You didn't try to pull her ass away. If you'd have pulled her away right then and there, you would have been fucking. Your dry spell would have been over. And you would have been back on the forum saying, Supreme, you were right, blah, 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 instead of all this other shit you done posted. Because she put the number in my phone with her girlfriend right there. And I saw her girlfriends trying to hook her up with other black guys at the end of the night who were taller, bigger than me. It's not a matter of height. It really is not a matter of height. It's the fact that you lack that masculine edge to go for what you want, to pull her out of there, okay? Plus, they were harder looking than me. This was a freak that I didn't get really hurt my ego. It's like Supreme said, they want the bad boys. They also want the cool guys, okay? Bad boys are cool guys. You gotta have some cool. You can't be the bad boy, at least be the cool guy. And I've noticed that with the bad boys, they come in all sizes, but a lot of them are kind of like big thugs or kind of buffed, yoked out. But the cool guys were the ones who weren't as yoked or as tall. I kind of noticed that. I've talked about that one drug dealer that I saw up at the club. They had the numbers for the name, where they started naming the clubs after numbers in Roseville, and he had some smoking hot white chicks. He was a short black guy, about 5'6", very dark skinned, but he was cool. He laid back on the rail outside, it was an outside club, like he owned the place. Head back. And I was in my 40s when I was observing this young blood. So I had to give that brother props. He didn't toe chase either. He let the women come to him. All right. This weekend also, we're at the gas station, pump gas. SUV, BMW 3.0 SUV pulls up. Young bloods pop out. And I was really proud of the one brother said, "How you doing today, sir?" Very polite. And I haven't seen that in a long time in my race. So I talked to the young blood for a little while. All right. Let's get back to this. This was a freak, blah, blah, blah. The other clubs, we went sr9. 2 was okay. Dance with another small Latin chick. Yet when I went for the number, she said no. And other chicks I danced with no other chances of a hookup yet. Overall good night. Got out of my house, was social, was around cool people and friends. Just didn't get better at closing and sealing the deal and going for women who are choosing. I agree. And you made the right decision to not rely on internet dating. As I said, you didn't listen to me, obviously, but you want to use internet dating for your downtime, as I did. Okay? Club, Friday, Saturday. Those are nights you don't schedule anything with women. Now, Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those are your internet dating nights where you can, surf your little net, do your stuff, write girls back during those time periods. Set up dates for either Saturday or Sunday morning. Okay? But if you pull a girl Friday night, you got a problem. You got 2 dates one day. And your goal for those dates are to pull them home. All right? So most girls are too busy during the weekdays to go to coffee in the morning. So if you do coffee, you also do them after their work hours in the evenings, which I didn't like to do because I was working with clients. So I did what I had to do. I put my actual dates for online dating on Sundays. On Sundays, Sunday mornings. Or Sunday afternoons, in other words. Not Sunday morning, sorry. Sunday afternoons. Usually after 3 o'clock. That way, if I had a girl home, I'd have got her out of my place, and I've cleaned up my place. That way I can go also do what I got to do. I'll usually wash my clothes on Sundays, so I can get my clothes washed and all that stuff done, and then get home. I would go dress, similar to this, something like this, and show up by 3 o'clock, or a little before 3 o'clock. That way I get my shit. I'm there sitting there waiting to get there. Okay? That's my best thing, was to show up early. That way, I was kind of cheap. I'd say, hey, coffee's over there. That was cheap. I admit that was cheap. That was wrong of me. But I bought coffee before, so don't get it twisted. I have paid for coffee before. So anyway, sr9, good luck to you. It's not a big thing. Don't worry about it.